It's buffet time.
Do the words all you can eat bring a smile to your face? If so, then you no doubt are a huge fan of all you can eat buffets.
It says it's all you can eat.
Well, it's all you can eat, but
Well,
you
what's
can't...
the difference if I give it to somebody else?
So if you're in search of the never empty plate, then take a look at the top 10 all you can eat restaurants.
Please, don't take the steam tray, sir!
Pancho's Mexican Buffet. Who doesn't love Mexican food?
Who?
There's tacos, chips and salsa, enchiladas, and so much more. Pancho's Mexican Buffet is where you go to pig out on all of your favorite Mexican dishes. There's no limit whatsoever to the amount of food you're able to eat here. That means you can sit there all day long and eat endless tacos and burritos, if that's really what you want. Who doesn't want that? Who doesn't want to eat so many refried beans that they turn into a gas factory?
It's a good thing we have frijoles and tortillas to keep our strength up for the job.
Now you're making me hungry.
Taco Bell is great, but you aren't allowed to eat as many items off their menu for one low price. But you can at Pancho's Mexican Buffet, and that's why it makes perfect sense for anyone who wants some south-of-the-border grub to go there. It can be so hard to choose what you want to eat at a Mexican restaurant because every item is your favorite.
Okay, what the hell is with you in Mexican food all of a sudden?
At Pancho's Mexican Buffet, you never have to make that choice, and you can eat a little bit of everything. Don't worry about bringing hot sauce to this joint. They've got enough pepper-infused sauce to burn your mouths and the mouths of your dining companions as well. Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut? Yeah. That's genius.
Many of you hearing this will have your heart broken because your local Pizza Hut probably doesn't have an all-you-can-eat buffet. Brace yourself for the information you're about to receive because it will cut to your very core. Some Pizza Hut locations have an all-you-can-eat lunch buffet.
What?
Knew it. Stop letting him make you realize stuff.
You pay one price and eat as much pizza as your stomach can handle. All of that cheese and pepperoni can be yours in an unlimited amount. You love the pies served up by Pizza Hut. Just imagine how magnified your love would be if you had access to never-ending slices of pizza. How much pizza could you eat in one sitting? Some of you might be lightweights and only eat a couple of slices. Those of you who consider yourselves pizza-eating pros may be able to scarf down a whole pie. Do you think you could get your money's worth at an all-you-can-eat pizza buffet? If you think you're up to the test, then try to find a Pizza Hut that has a buffet. At least once in your life, you should challenge yourself to see how much pizza you can eat. It's hard to imagine that it's possible to shovel in as much Pizza Hut pizza as you want, but the buffets do exist. It takes a little online sleuthing to find them.
Oh, Pizza Hut. Hold on. Hi, how cute are you?
But it's well worth the effort when you're filled up with so many carbohydrates and so much cheese that you begin to question your life choices. Super salad. You're in a pinch, and you must choose between soup or salad. Which do you choose?
Choice of super salad.
Got it.
If you go to Super Salad, you don't have to choose between either of them. At Super Salad, you get access to as much soup and salad as you can eat. Are you the type who eats more lettuce than a rabbit? If so, then you're going to love the salad bar at Super Salad. No one will ever tell you to stop eating salad here, and you can slurp up bowl after bowl of soup. It's all about the unlimited soup and salad at Super Salad, and you'll realize that after you walk out of the place so full of broth that you can barely walk.
I like fruit. Don't you like fruit? I like fruit.
Super Salad is the type of place where health nuts go to gorge themselves. If you spend all your free time in the gym, then you can identify with the logic behind Super Salad. You spend so much time worrying about what goes into your body. All you want to do is cram as much food in you as possible without the guilt.
I can change, I can change. I can learn to keep my promises, I swear it.
That's possible when you go to Super Salad. Sure, they have plenty of unhealthy items, but it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out how to construct a healthy salad. You add vegetables, plenty of them, and use as little dressing as you can get away with. That's the perfect recipe for a salad that won't make the button on your pants pop off.
How you doing?
Sirloin Stockade. Are you the type who thinks there's no such thing as too much steak? If so, then Sirloin Stockade is the place for you. There, you can eat an endless amount of steak and other foods.
I can deliver you steak.
The most surprising thing about Sirloin Stockade is the quality of their steak. You'd expect the quality of steak from an all-you-can-eat joint to be pretty low, but that's not the case with Sirloin Stockade at all. If you're a true blue carnivore, then head on over to Sirloin Stockade and fill your stomach with as much steak as it can hold. Sirloin Stockade also has plenty of cakes, pies, and even ice cream for dessert. Or desserts, if you take the opportunity to overindulge. You can eat as many of their desserts as your stomach can hold. The sad news is, Sirloin Stockade has locations in only a handful of states. The hope is that they will expand and become a worldwide phenomenon. People in all corners of the globe love steak, and they too have the uncontrollable urge to eat so much meat it clogs their arteries. If you're going on a vacation, do a quick Google search to see if a Sirloin Stockade is anywhere near where you'll be. If there is, then make sure a special visit is on your travel itinerary.
Best pie in the tri-state area.
You don't say.
Olive Garden, unlimited soup and salad. Olive Garden makes sure everyone feels like family. How does such a big company make you feel as if they're your own flesh and blood?
Hey, Salvatore, guess who's here? Mr. Cuculabanza, and some real ugly kid.
Olive Garden does so by offering you an unlimited soup and salad buffet. Yes, it's truly endless, and you can eat until your stomach explodes. Though you'll want to stop chowing down sometime before your pants let loose. Why? You'll want to make repeated trips to Olive Garden to fill up again and again.
She's going to get more food. Yeah.
Lovers of Italian food don't need to be told that Olive Garden is where the action is. It's so hard to get real, authentic Italian these days, and it's refreshing that Olive Garden still serves it up day after day. Those noodles with soupy ketchup sauce in the can aren't anything like the Italian food you'll discover at Olive Garden.
Well, I could really go for some Italian.
There is an Olive Garden in Mamon.
While it is fun eating all you want at the soup and salad bar, make sure to save some room for the main course. It might be best to eat the food that you've ordered and then hit up the all-you-can-eat soup and salad. While it may be untraditional, if you go this route, then you'll get to enjoy some good Italian food and then fill the rest of your belly with unlimited soup and salad. Red Lobster, endless shrimp.
Yum! I'm jealous. Thank you.
Do you feel like you're eating at a fine dining establishment when eating at Red Lobster? It is a classy joint, and it's easy to see why you might feel the need to extend your pinky finger while drinking a cup of tea when dining there. You don't need to wear your Sunday best when eating at Red Lobster, though it wouldn't be too surprising if some felt the need to dress up like they were walking the red carpet. If you are a seafood lover, then there's no better place to get your fix of shellfish than a restaurant with lobster in its name.
There's a Red Lobster nearby? My treat.
Maybe some other time.
Shooter, I thought we were gonna be friends.
Some of you might not know that Red Lobster has all-you-can-eat shrimp. They serve up shrimp in a variety of flavors, and they'll keep piling your plate sky-high with them until there's no more room left in your stomach. How many shrimp do you think you could eat? Would it be out of the realm of possibilities that you could stuff 10 shrimp in your stomach? Some of you might laugh at that and say you could easily eat 20 or 30 shrimp. It doesn't matter if you can fit 50 of those suckers in your gut. Red Lobster will keep filling up your plate until you raise the white flag.
You've been waving your nuts in my face for too long. Eat shrimp and die!
No, I'm allergic.
The availability of this special varies, so check your local restaurant. Cicis Pizza.
Boring cold pizza in a box? Yeah! How about unlimited pizza on the buffet?
Cicis Pizza is different than Pizza Hut in that they're an all-you-can-eat pizza restaurant all the time. It doesn't matter when you go to Cicis, you'll still be able to get your fill of as much pizza as your jaws can chew. Cicis is also affordably priced, so that means you can take the entire family there and still walk out with some money in your pocket. Since the invention of pizza itself, everyone has a favorite way they like to top their pizza. Are you the type who likes cheese and nothing else? If so, you probably find yourself picking off all the toppings when ordering a pizza for a group.
Sucker.
If that describes you, then you'll love Cicis, since everyone gets to choose their own pizza. The pizza served up at Cicis is buffet style, and everyone gets to choose what they want. Cicis will challenge you in so many ways. You might be a lover of pizza, but how much dough can you actually scarf down? Do you think you can eat more than an entire pizza? Why not put your stomach to the ultimate test and see how much pizza you can fill it up with at Cicis?
Bring me more.
It doesn't matter how much or how little pizza you eat, it's always the same price when going to Cicis. TGI Fridays, endless dishes. TGI Fridays is where you go after work to blow off some steam.
Oh, thank God it's Friday, right?
You have a couple of drinks with your coworkers and wonder why you went there with them in the first place. Yeah, sometimes it's a bad idea to spend more time than you have to with the people you work with all day. It sounds like a good idea at first, and who doesn't love knocking back drink after drink? No matter how many drinks you have, it's not possible to get over the realization that you can't stand the people you work with. Alcohol can do some things, but miracles aren't one of them.
That's not good enough.
Though, after a few drinks, you might feel like you can walk on water. Luckily for you, TGI Fridays has unlimited appetizers to go with your drinks. You can drown your sorrows until your liver cries while eating endless pot stickers, chicken quesadillas, boneless wings, mozzarella sticks, and so much more. Do you really want all that food sopping up the precious alcohol in your stomach? The only reason for drinking like a fish was to make you numb to the realities of life. The endless mozzarella sticks won't do that, but they will help you gain weight. Then you'll feel terrible about yourself and drink more. Thus, the cycle always continues. Maybe that was their plan all along. Cheers!
And it gets better because we're going to TGI Friday!
Sizzler. No one would argue that Sizzler isn't what it used to be.
Next thing you know, Jersey party at Sizzler.
A person could go into Sizzler in the 90s and come out one step closer to morbid obesity. Times have changed, and not all Sizzler locations offer an all-you-can-eat buffet. Also, there are far fewer Sizzler locations than there used to be. There is, without a doubt, someone out there who has a stained napkin stashed away as a reminder of the delicious buffet foods that Sizzler has to offer. The thought of you not getting your fill of their food has to make you silently weep.
Let me tell you about some all-you-can-eat shrimp at Sizzler.
The food at the buffet is excellent, but what's best is their desserts. If you have a sweet tooth, then you've got to head on over to Sizzler. Make sure that the location nearest you has a buffet. You want access to all the hot vittles and sweet treats you can eat. If your blood sugar levels aren't through the roof when you walk in the door, you'll be teetering on the brink of a sugar coma by the time you leave.
Let's go to Sizzler.
To say that the desserts at Sizzler are some of the best in all of the world of buffets wouldn't be a lie in the least. Golden Corral.
Salad? What did I teach you about buffet strategy?
Golden Corral is the undisputed champion of all-you-can-eat buffets. No one delivers the quantity and quality of food that Golden Corral does. You see Golden Corral commercials all the time on television, and when you do, it makes your mouth water. How can you not want to dip everything in sight into their chocolate wonderfall? What is a chocolate wonderfall? It's a waterfall of liquid chocolate deliciousness that you can dip all kinds of fantastic stuff in. Can you imagine all-you-can-eat chocolate? No, you can't, and that's just one of the many things that are so great about Golden Corral. If you're a lover of meat, then no one has you covered like Golden Corral.
You know it, girl.
They have steaks, ribs, wings, and even seafood. You name it! The side dishes at Golden Corral are also outstanding, and they seem to rotate in a way that makes you want to always be on the lookout for your favorite. Let's not forget the salad bar and its almost endless selection of fruits. Golden Corral is in a world all of its own when it comes to all-you-can-eat buffets, and everyone who eats there knows it. You can tell the regular Golden Corral customers because their swagger is more of a waddle. They waddle up to the buffet almost like a penguin, and their eyes dart around with the expertise that only an experienced eater has. They aren't going to fill up on mashed potatoes. Oh no, those seasoned Golden Corral pros are searching for the freshest morsels of goodness straight from the kitchen. Those are the people to watch, as they can spot a rack of ribs a mile away.
What do you taste?
More meat?
Help yourself to seconds and tap that screen for more great videos. Hit that subscribe button and ring that bell to join our notification squad.